what you call a lone wolf. I like to walk alone. I go hunt for the feeling. I thrive out on my own. Look in my eyes, look at the prize, look at the yeah, yeah. Heart in my chest, holding my breath. I'm addicted to the game. I am the one they run from. Dead I lie and wait. I do not tremble, do not shake. Ice cold blood in my veins, yeah. The lone wolf is my name.
Well, I've been a whitetail addict ever since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. And my grandpa turned me on to the whitetail when I was just a kid. He would take me through the woods and show me signs, show me tracks, show me rubs, and that was always it was always like a treasure or a puzzle piece, looking at those things and just being excited knowing that, you know, a deer had laid that sign down. And I think the sign is really what intrigued me first. And later, once I started to have experiences and seeing whitetails, because where I grew up and during those times, there wasn't a lot of whitetails around. So it was a big deal when we'd jump up a deer or see some deer in a field when we were driving around in the summer or the fall. And it buried so deep in my soul that I could never get the whitetails off my mind. And later on, as I got older, I think I was around 25 years old when I really wanted to up my game. And I wanted to shoot my first Pope and Young class buck. And after a couple years of trying, I was able to shoot my first deer, and it just barely got over that 125 mark with my bow. And I believe I was 27 years old, so I kind of got a little later start than a lot of guys. And after that, it's all I could think about. And you know, I've been a student of the game. I'm always trying to learn as much as I possibly can, and trying to hone my skills and pick up new tricks along the way. And some things work and some things don't, and you keep the things that do, and you walk away from the things that don't. And I think over time that's what makes you a better hunter. But you know, there's nothing more majestic to me than a mature whitetail buck. Okay, here it is. Today is our opener. Fired up. Got some good deer on camera this year. Got two really big ones that I haven't figured out yet, but I'm gonna definitely put my full effort into trying to do that, and that's where I'm going tonight. Going into a spot that I have a big non-typical, and I'm gonna go over there and see if I can't at least lay some eyes on him. Okay, today's October 1st, and I'm back at same spot I was at last night. Different tree, wind switched, on a new set. Took my 1.0, slid in here. Only about 3 sticks high, so I'm expecting these deer consuming beans, shoot out like they did last night, out and try to get, or heading out and trying to get to that alfalfa field. I came to full draw on that non-typical that I call hoss last night. I could not see my pin, so I let down.
Justin's favorite time of the year and what he is probably best at is early season. Here is a hunt from October 1st, 2011 on a buck Justin had 4 years of history with.
Came right in. Got those fallen apples in here, and I just happened to put a trail camera in here 2 days ago and got some pictures of him in here. Been in here every evening. It's like a real solid too.
Get some, baby. Yeah. So I'm talking about Team Ohio on the board, baby.
It's October 2nd today. I'm here in my home state of Ohio, and I was lucky enough to harvest this great buck yesterday afternoon. It's a deer that I know really well. He is a 5-year-old deer, and basically what I did yesterday is I went in to read a camera, but it all started days prior to that. On Wednesday of last week, I went in to check a camera and possibly move one, and I noticed that there was a couple apple trees in there that had some apples falling. I noticed that, and I noticed some big rubs popping up in that area, so I took that camera and I moved it down. Well, I went in midday yesterday to check that camera, and this deer had been in there for the last 3 evenings before it was dark. Well, I just rode out a really good rainstorm, but I'm telling you, that is what I needed. It has been 75 and 80 degrees here, hot. These deer don't want to move till literally 6:45, 7 o'clock, and it's dark by 8. So I was at full draw. I was at full draw on that buck the other night, and I couldn't see my pin on the hoping tonight this rain that just passed was the ticket. Today is October 14th, and I slipped back close to this bedding area again where I had an encounter with that non-typical that I call hoss. He's a big mainframe 8 with a bunch of trash on his bases. Just a big brute of a deer. I mean, I bet you he's 250 to 300 pounds, and he's just a tank. So I got a southwest wind tonight, which blows back into a standing bean field that I have behind me. Well, Sunday, October 24th, prime time in the dates. I got the temps, I got that good moon phase, and I got an absolute monsoon of a downpour while I stand in the barn hoping that this is going to end, but I kind of know better. I kind of think, from the looks of this, it is not ending anytime soon. Here's the scoop. He came out just right down here. I had him at 80 yards. A doe come up here. The wind is all over the place. And she got a little whiff of me. He didn't bug out. They did.
chase him. The wind has been every direction imaginable. They said it was supposed to be a west to northwest. It's probably blowing northeast more than anything. Slipping in here. Okay. Today is November 4th, and the buck I'm after, I've seen the last 2 days in a row on this field behind me. He has been traveling this really heavy. He's been looking for does hard. I'm hoping that he's not with a doe yet. There's another big, wide 9 that's moved in here as well. He's probably 25 inches or better wide. And at this point in the game, he could get it too if he walks by. But I really want this deer that I call Hoss. He's the one that I've been seeing. I've seen the deer 9 times from the tree. 2 times at full draw, no shot released. And 1 time, hooked up and about to draw, and he busted me. So, I moved tight bedding area out here that the does love to bed in. Got a north to northwest wind, so I'm hoping to catch him cruising through here, and that's what they've been doing. I watched them from afar do this, but I never had the wind to get in here. Well, I just slid in with my 1.0 and my 3 mini sticks with 20-inch late 8ers. And got in this tree. I don't have a ton of shooting lanes, but I think I can squeeze one through a couple of these openings. So, hopefully he reads the script tonight and comes through.
Shortly after getting up, the doe and the buck Justin was after stood up from a bed at a mere 80 yards from his position.
Yes. Yes. Oh, made a 40-yard shot through the woods on a buck I've been chasing for an entire month. 9 encounters, 3 times inside of 30 yards, and I just made a 40-yard shot and smoked him. Yes. He ran 50 yards and he's dead right over there. I took my 1.0, slid in here, got tight to this bedding area. He was with a doe. He came through a little farther than I wanted to shoot, but so back at the spot where I just shot my buck tonight. Been chasing this deer through the whole month of October, and basically I couldn't get it done, and I had to wait to get rut lucky, basically. So November 4th, had 9 encounters with the buck, 4 different times inside of bow range, and I finally got it done tonight. I got my buddy Steve, my buddy Mike here tonight. We're gonna go check him out. I seen him go down, so he didn't go far. I think it's awesome. I'm very lucky and fortunate to have taken this buck that I've been after for ever since the day season started. I actually came to full draw on this deer opening, or the second night of season. It's too dark, so I didn't take the shot, and had another encounter with him midway through October. Came to full draw, couldn't get him stopped in a shooting lane, and then I went on to see the deer 9 times this year from the tree. It was the ultimate game of chess or cat and mouse or whatever you want to call it, but I was having fun. I was getting frustrated at points, but it was almost like I couldn't burn him out of here. I was hunting this place really hard, and I know he had to feel the pressure. Actually, just 3-4 days ago, he busted me in a tree, and I was really discouraged and let down. Then I was thinking that it was a done deal, and deer. I haven't had this much fun hunting one particular deer just due to the cat and mouse game that him and I was playing in a long time. But he's just awesome, and
I'm addicted to the game. The lone wolf is my name.
Hi, this is Andre Quisto from Lone Wolf Custom Gear. I wanted to thank you for watching Whitetail Addictions and ask that you become one of our silent partners by hitting the YouTube subscribe button and following us on Facebook and Instagram.